What's up, everybody? This is Tanner from the School of Trading. Today I wanted to put another video out today going over one of my favorite technical indicators. The other day we talked about the MACD. Today we're going to focus on the RSI and learn how to utilize the RSI every day in our trading. So the RSI stands for Relative Strength Index. And essentially what it is a technical momentum indicator that compares the magnitude of recent gains to recent losses in an attempt to determine overbought and oversold conditions of an asset. The RSI ranges from 0 to 100. A stock is considered overbought when the RSI reaches the 70 level and oversold when it reaches the 30 level. Alright, and this will make a lot more sense if we just really look at it on a chart. So I set the DIA on stockcharts.com. I removed all the indicators except for the RSI. I left it at its basic setting of 14. And as you can see in the notes, it said there's the 70 level, and you see the 70 there, and it drew a line for us, that gray line, and the 30 level, and you see the 30 here, and it drew a line for us, that gray line. And those are the areas we want to pay attention to. With the RSI, we want to see it clearly come down. For example, let's start at the very left of the chart. Stock pulls back, the RSI comes down, touches the 30, begins to curl up. That would have been a good entry point, and as you can see, the stock saw a nice run. It bounced off that 30. Up here, it doesn't really get to the 70, kind of moves sideways, eventually goes up, touches it, begins to come down, and you see a long period of drop. Down here, it comes all the way down, touches the 30. This would have been a good moment to look to go long on the stock. Curls up, you can see, sees a nice long run. All the way over here, you can see it gets stock charts is nice. It kind of labels it clearly to when it gets really overbought, and that's exactly where it was. Began to curl down sharply, and we saw a nice drop. The thing with the RSI, like any other indicator, is you do not want to use it alone. You rely just on the RSI. It's going to not be able to give you a clear enough picture on the direction. Okay, as you can see up here, many traders would have got to this point, and as soon as it started to dip right here, they would have entered the trade. And what could have happened is they could have ended up getting stopped out because it ended up reversing back upwards. And they would have missed this big drop. Okay, so what you want to do is, whether it be the RSI or the MACD, is combine it with 2, maybe 3 other indicators to give you a more clear picture of potential price movement. Okay, so what you can do this coming week is take the RSI, put it in your stock charts or on your whatever trading platform you use, and also use the MACD that we utilized. And if you need to paper trade for a few days, do that, but go over and start to get a good feel of how they work, how responsive they are, combine the two together. What you want to see is a moment where the RSI would be getting to curl down, the MACD, if you use the money flow index, where they all show the same signal. That's not always going to happen, but when it does, you can feel a lot more comfortable about, okay, I know that I need to go short on this trade, or I know I need to go long on this trade. Alright, so that's the basics of the RSI. It's a great technical indicator. I use it in all my charts. I combine it with a few others. We talked about the MACD. I'll do some videos in the coming days about probably 1 or 2 of the other indicators that I swear by as well. And really all it is about trading is having diversity in your charts. Don't rely on one thing. Don't rely on one strategy. Have a plan, but be able to set yourself up to have a chart where it can predict the future price movement the best as possible. Alright? So if you have any questions, make sure to post them in the comments. Like the video if you can. Subscribe if you haven't. We're going to do a lot of free videos. I know this one is short, but we're going to do a lot of short ones going over indicators. We'll do more in-depth ones, though, going over strategies as well. So please subscribe. Also, our trading course comes out in about a week and a half. So if you haven't already done so, please send me an email with your first and last name to tannerstrading, and that will get you $100 off the course price. That's a limited time offer. There was only 100 spaces available. There's not near that many left. So if you want to have the opportunity to buy that course, just send me first and last name to tannerstrading@gmail.com, and I'll make sure to put you down. Have a great day.